Ever wonder why you can't stop eating certain foods? Turns out some foods are so addictive, scientists compare them to hard drugs. Today we're ranking the most addictive foods in the world. These foods hijack your taste buds and turn you into craving machines. Let's dive in. Cheese. The creamy, dreamy delight that has captured the hearts and taste buds of people all around the world. From the humble cheddar to the luxurious brie, cheese comes in countless varieties, each with its own unique flavor and texture. You think it's all innocent, don't you? Just a harmless addition to your meal. A simple pleasure to enjoy. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. But don't let that creamy exterior fool you. Beneath that smooth, delectable surface lies a secret that cheese doesn't want you to know. Cheese is loaded with casomorphins, compounds that latch onto your brain receptors like opioids. These sneaky molecules can trigger the pleasure centers in your brain, making you feel good, almost euphoric. Ever wonder why a sprinkle of cheese transforms any dish into an irresistible masterpiece? It's not just the flavor, it's the chemistry at work. The casomorphins are doing their job, making sure you can't resist that extra cheesy goodness. It's the casomorphins messing with your brain chemistry, making you crave more. They create a cycle of desire where just one bite is never enough. You find yourself reaching for more, unable to stop. So next time you reach for another slice of pizza, remember, you're fighting a culinary mastermind. Cheese has a way of sneaking into your cravings, making you want more and more. It's a delicious battle, but now you know the secret behind the allure. Fried chicken, crispy golden brown skin, juicy meat, a symphony of flavor and texture. But behind that beautiful exterior lies a potent cocktail of fat, salt, and crunch. A combination so addictive, it should come with a health warning. That satisfying crunch triggers a surge of dopamine in your brain, leaving you craving more. It's everywhere, so the next time you face a bucket of fried chicken, remember, you're battling a force of nature. Ice cream. It evokes images of childhood innocence, doesn't it? Those carefree summer days, the joy of a sweet treat on a hot afternoon. It's a symbol of happiness, a universal delight that brings smiles to faces young and old. Well, I'm here to expose ice cream for what it truly is, a cold-hearted deceiver. Beneath that innocent exterior lies a concoction designed to manipulate your senses and keep you coming back for more. Ice cream is a concoction of sugar, fat, and texture, designed to send your brain into a state of blissful euphoria. Each ingredient plays a crucial role in this deception. The sugar spikes your blood glucose levels, giving you a quick rush of energy and pleasure, that smooth, creamy texture engineered to melt on your tongue, releasing feel-good chemicals. This melting sensation is no accident. It's a carefully crafted experience to maximize your enjoyment and make you crave more. The sugar, rocket fuel for your brain. It lights up the reward centers, making you feel good, but it's a fleeting pleasure that leaves you wanting more. The fat, it coats your mouth, creating a symphony of flavor. This rich, creamy texture is designed to linger, enhancing the overall sensory experience and making each bite irresistible. Ice cream is designed to make you keep scooping. Each bite is a calculated assault on your willpower, making it nearly impossible to stop at just one scoop. So the next time you reach for another scoop, remember, you're feeding a monster. A delicious, creamy, and utterly deceptive monster that knows exactly how to keep you coming back for more. Chips and crisps, engineered for gluttony? Chips, crisps, these seemingly innocent snacks are anything but simple. They are the result of meticulous engineering designed to make you crave more with every bite. Thin slices of potato fried to a crisp and seasoned with enough salt to make a cardiologist faint. Each chip is a perfect blend of texture and flavor, crafted to hit all the right notes on your taste buds. They're the ultimate junk food, scientifically designed to be hyper-palatable. Food scientists spend countless hours in labs tweaking recipes to ensure that each chip is irresistible. Chips are the perfect storm of salty, fatty, and crunchy goodness, sending your brain into pure bliss. The combination of these elements creates a sensory experience that is hard to resist. That salty crunch is a hypnotic rhythm that keeps you reaching for more. The sound and feel of the crunch are engineered to be satisfying, making it almost impossible to stop. The fat coats your tongue, providing a rich, satisfying mouthfeel. This fatty layer enhances the flavor and makes each bite feel indulgent. Chips are designed to be eaten quickly, mindlessly. They are the perfect companion for binge-watching your favorite shows or scrolling through social media. You pop one in your mouth, crunch, 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 and before you know it, the bag is empty. It's a cycle of consumption that feels almost automatic. Chips are engineered for gluttony, bypassing your rational mind and tapping directly into your primal instincts. They activate the reward centers in your brain, making you feel good and wanting more. Despite knowing they aren't the healthiest choice, the allure of chips is hard to resist. The packaging, the flavors, and the textures all work together to create an experience that is both comforting and addictive. Whether you're alone or with friends, chips have a way of bringing people together. They're a social snack, perfect for sharing and enjoying in any setting. With a variety of flavors and styles, there's a chip for every taste. From classic salted to exotic spices, the options are endless, ensuring that there's always something new to try. In the end, chips are more than just a snack. They are a carefully crafted experience, designed to delight your senses and keep you coming back for more. So next time you reach for that bag, remember it's not just food, it's engineered for gluttony. Alright, we've just scratched the surface. 4 down, and the top 3 will shock you. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss the shocking conclusion to our countdown of...
Listen up, you lot. Today, we're diving headfirst into the fiery depths of food addiction. You know what I'm on about? Those bloody, delicious concoctions that make your taste buds scream more, even when you know you've had enough. We're talking about the culinary devils that hijack your brain, leaving you craving, wanting, needing just one more bite. We're about to expose the top 6 most addictive foods on the planet. Get ready to be shocked, disgusted, and maybe even a little bit hungry. You've been warned. Oh, the burger. A culinary abomination that's somehow become a national treasure. You've got your juicy beef patty, dripping with fat, stacked high with processed cheese that melts like plastic on a hot summer day. And don't even get me started on the bun. A fluffy, sugary cloud designed to soak up every last drop of grease and send you straight to Diabetes City. But here's the kicker, you lot. It's not just the individual ingredients, it's the unholy trinity of fat, salt, and carbs all working together in perfect harmony to completely overwhelm your senses. Your brain gets flooded with dopamine, that little chemical that screams pleasure, and just like that, you're hooked. 1 bite turns into 2, 2 turns into 3, and before you know it, you're elbow deep in burger grease, wondering where it all went wrong. Listen, I'm not saying you can't enjoy a good burger every now and then, but for God's sake, have some self-respect. Don't let these fast food cowboys turn you into a burger-binging zombie. Right, let's talk about soda, the beverage equivalent of a sugar-coated nightmare. This stuff is pure, liquid addiction, disguised as a refreshing treat. It's loaded with high fructose corn syrup, a devilish concoction that sends your blood sugar levels soaring higher than a kite in a hurricane. You get a quick hit of energy, followed by a crashing low that leaves you craving more of that sugary poison. And don't even try to tell me you're too good for regular soda because you drink diet. That stuff is just as bad, maybe even worse. It tricks your body into thinking it's getting sugar, messing with your metabolism and leaving you craving the real deal even more. Soda is the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing. It's marketed as a fun, refreshing drink, but in reality, it's slowly poisoning your body and turning you into a sugar addict. So do yourself a favor and ditch the fizzy drinks. Stick to water, unsweetened tea, or if you're feeling really adventurous, a bloody smoothie. Ah, French fries. Those golden sticks of potatoey goodness that seem to call your name from across the room. They're hot, they're crispy, and let's be honest, completely irresistible. But here's the thing. Fries are a carefully calculated trap designed to exploit your primal instincts. They're engineered to deliver the perfect combination of salt, starch, and fat. A trio that sends your brain into a state of pure bliss. And have you ever noticed how fries taste like absolute rubbish when they're cold? That's not an accident, you know. It's a deliberate tactic to make you scoff them down while they're still piping hot and fresh out of the fryer, ensuring you order more. Listen, I get it. Fries are delicious, but they're also the culinary equivalent of a one-night stand. Fun in the moment, but ultimately leaving you feeling empty and unsatisfied. So next time you're tempted by those salty sirens, remember this: you're stronger than the fry. Chapter 4. Candy Sugar-Coated Deception. Candy. Just the word conjures up images of brightly colored sweets, tempting you with their sugary promises. But don't be fooled by their innocent appearance. These sugary treats are designed to overload your dopamine receptors, flooding your brain with a rush of pleasure that's as fleeting as it is intense. And the worst part? Some candies are specifically engineered to dissolve quickly in your mouth. Why? Because the faster it disappears, the less your brain registers how much you've actually consumed, leading you to eat more and more and more. It's a vicious cycle of sugary highs and crashing lows, and before you know it, you're knee-deep in candy wrappers wondering how you got there. Listen, I'm not saying you can't enjoy the occasional sweet treat, but for God's sake, have some standards. Don't let these sugar-peddling fiends turn you into a candy-craving monster. Chapter 5. Chocolate, the guilty pleasure. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite guilty pleasure chocolate. Ah, chocolate. That rich, velvety, smooth indulgence that melts in your mouth and sends your taste buds into a frenzy. But here's the thing about chocolate, it's not just delicious. It's actually got some sneaky chemical tricks up its sleeve. Chocolate contains theobromine and caffeine, two stimulants that light up your brain like a Christmas tree. These stimulants trigger a release of dopamine, that feel-good hormone that makes you crave more. And let's be honest, when it comes to chocolate, one bite is never enough. Now, I'm not talking about proper dark chocolate here. That stuff's practically a health food. I'm talking about the mass-produced, sugar-laden milk chocolate that's specifically engineered to be as addictive as possible. Listen, if you're going to indulge, at least have the decency to choose quality over quantity. Go for the dark stuff, the higher the cocoa percentage, the better. Chapter 6, Pizza, the godfather of food addiction. And finally we come to the undefeated champion of food addiction, the Don Corleone of deliciousness, the godfather himself, pizza. This culinary masterpiece is the ultimate trifecta of fat, carbs, and salt, all baked into one glorious greasy package. The cheese, oh that glorious cheese. It's practically engineered to release opioids in your brain, giving you a sense of euphoria with every single bite. The dough, a blank canvas for a symphony of flavors, is expertly crafted to deliver a satisfying chew that keeps you coming back for more. And let's not forget the toppings, from pepperoni to sausage to vegetables, if you're feeling healthy, which let's be honest, you're not. Pizza is the ultimate comfort food, a social lubricant, and a culinary masterpiece. But let's call it what it is, a delicious, addictive masterpiece that can easily hijack your brain and leave you craving slice after slice. So there you have it, the top 6 most addictive foods on the planet. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got a sudden craving for a pepperoni pizza with extra cheese. Outro game over! So there you have it, you lot, the top 6 most addictive foods on the planet, exposed in all their glory. These culinary devils are out to sabotage your taste buds and leave you craving more. Listen, I'm not saying you can't enjoy these foods every now and then, but for God's sake, be smart about it. Don't let these food fiends take control of your life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a kitchen to clean, so which of these foods do you eat the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to break free from food addiction, well, that's a video for another day.